Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Yeah, Solana's chart on the larger time frame is unchanged. We seem to be unfolding, we don't unfold, the correction seems to be unfolding in a very direct fashion though, the expected wave 4. Okay, so there was no bottom confirmed yet. The idea was that the wave 4 will extend even though a, let's say, slightly wider B wave bounce internally would have been nice, but we'll take a look at what that means to the microstructure, or what impact that has. But overall, the idea is still we're in a fourth wave and we want to see lower prices, and it seems to be doing that in a direct fashion. And we still have a lot of space in the support region, and we will talk about this on the smaller time frame. But yeah, we can even now draw a small corrective price channel now in this larger channel, which is quite interesting, as you can see here, to see the market will respect that. Actually, a break above this channel, which is very well defined, could really indicate the next move up has started. Now let's take a look at the smaller time frame for Solana. Idea is that this larger wave 4 is unfolding, okay? And what I wanted to see, well, ideally would have been a nice and healthy B wave, but didn't do that. So I have to consider it has unfolded, or it is unfolding, as a more complex WXY structure. That, however, leads to the situation that multiple interpretations are applicable here. Could also be something else, maybe even a normal ABC, and then with an ending diagonal down now in wave C. But we don't want to get so complicated, because these patterns then will get invalidated at some point on the micro level. So let's rather focus here on the, what is it? It's a correction. It seems to be a complex correction, and it's clearly still unfolding, right? So while there was a potential for at least a short-term bounce from here before downside continuation, that got invalidated, so that provided some clarity. We might, but again, it just means we might just form a marginally lower low. Okay, so that's what I'm considering here, especially in the region around $196. Yeah, that's where the 100% extension and the 38% retracement meet. So again, I'm not bearish on Solana. I'm still watching for overall higher prices, but the expectation was for this wave 4 to stretch out a bit, which it's doing right now. And we need an impulsive move up as a first indication that a low of sorts is in place. And what would be that indication? We need an impulsive move that breaks above $220, the last swing low there, the last swing high. But that's really the earliest indication. Better would be a break above the corrective price channel here to the upside, and then a move all the way up, obviously, to those highs and even higher. But it's all about, okay, what would be a first indication that a low has formed? And yeah, a move above this swing high, but the downside doesn't look quite complete yet. So we'll see if it might, it might turn around a little sooner because of a lot of liquidations in the market. So now that the longs have been liquidated, the shorts might get liquidated next, as we had it in recent weeks. But the levels are clear. I mean, this is still seen as a corrective pullback. On the larger time frame, I've got this triangle that indicates, I mean, from an Elliott wave point of view, just generally, I'm not telling you to do that, but just generally, this is typically how you would approach a scaling in approach. You would buy the lower we go a little more. The triangle indicates the size of the position, essentially. While you scale in just casually while the market is still in decline. You don't want to get too aggressive, but then you are positioned. If the market quickly turns around, then you can set a tight stop loss and be a bit more aggressive. But that's just strategy. That's just one possible way of dealing with these Elliott wave counts, how it can be traded. Overall, Elliott wave is a method to understand market structure, to understand which levels are relevant, to understand what's the trend direction, and a few more things. Actually quite a lot. Well, yeah, but that's currently the idea. So the idea is we are in a larger uptrend. We're probably in the late stages of it, but I see the current pullback still only as a pullback in an overall uptrend. Any break below $163, however, means that this interpretation is likely wrong, and I would need to think about alternatives, and that would introduce a lot of uncertainty. That's the update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.